All right, slow burners, I'm Rob, and today's week 2, day 2. All right, everyone, make sure for every workout, first thing we do is our warm-up. Once you are done with that, go ahead and take a look at your core exercise for today. It's going to be a bird dog, and we're going to pair that bird dog with a crossed-arm squat. And if you're looking at the spreadsheet, or maybe just following along to the video, we're going to do 5 sets of 5 reps for those squats. And for our slow burn, for our eccentric program, if you're looking at those numbers next to the cross-arm squat, it says 10:10:10, which means our eccentric is going to be 10 seconds. We're going to hold for 10 seconds and then stand up for 10 seconds. So it's going to burn. It's going to feel like it's the longest squat you've ever done in your life, because it probably is the longest squat you've ever done in your life. So if we want to take a look at the squat, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, make sure they're comfortable. And then for this, we're going to go down as far as we can, as low as we can, without pain, okay? So first couple times, it may take some getting used to. You might get to here when you realize you're at 5, and then you speed up the pace. But again, first couple reps, just test it out. See how it feels to go up and down for those 10 seconds. All right, so if we're going to look at it, it'll look a little bit something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is 1 rep. You're going to do 5 total. So you might need a little bit longer of a rest between your sets on this one, just to let your legs recover. If you can't get to that 5, if maybe you get to the last set, you can only get 2 or 3. That's perfectly okay. Don't push yourself past that point of fatigue. Just do what you're able to for today. A few little things with the squats, since we're going to be in them for so long. When you do squat down, you want your knees to track in line with your toes. You don't want your knees to collapse or to be outside or on the outside of your feet. It's okay if your knees travel past your toes. It's not as big of a deal as maybe it was once thought of. But the main thing, again, is making sure your knees stay in line with your feet. They go straight ahead, not buckling in or bowing out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our first ever pre-fatiguing exercise. What does that even mean? So a pre-fatiguing exercise, or an activation exercise, is basically trying to target a specific muscle group and just get it tired before we do anything else. So we want to tire out our glutes for this, so our body will focus more on our quads when we go through our supersets, or our wall sit, and our walking lunges. So for our side lying abductions, you are going to be laying on your side. You can pick either your right or left side. Your leg underneath is going to be slightly bent, and then the leg on top will be straight. And all you're going to do is take this leg straight up in the air and back down. For the eccentrics for this one, if you notice, it says 3:0:1 or 3:01. So when we get to the top, right, so this will be 1 second, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, so remember the lowering portion, our eccentric, you're going to slow that down. All right, so we really want to target the glutes to try to take them out of the equation when it comes to the rest of our workout. All right, so once you get done with your pre-fatiguing exercise, the first exercise in the superset we're going to do is a wall sit. So all you need is something sturdy to lean against. And we're going to have our feet, a couple feet out in front of us, 1 or 2. We're going to lean against that wall. And then we're going to find a nice comfortable position. Just like with our squats, you want your feet to be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit closer and maybe a little bit further out. It just depends on your comfortability. But you're going to come down to this kind of parallel point with the ground. And like it shows on the workout, you're going to hold it for 3 sets of 30 seconds. So you're going to do 1 set just like this. You're just going to sit here for 30 seconds. Try not to have your hands on your knees. Try not to be high up like this. You want to try to keep that focus on your quads, on the front of your thighs, and then on your glutes as well. So same thing, just like with our squats in the beginning. Try to keep your knees in line with your toes. Don't let your knees come in, and don't be way out to the sides. So again, you're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then get into the walking lunge, which I'll show you next. All right, so for our second superset exercise, we're going to do walking lunges. You may have done them in the past where you're just in one position, just like this, going up and down, or maybe they looked a little bit more like this, where you step forward, back and forth. For today's lunges, we're going to just basically walk in a straight line. You're going to do 8 lunges walking out and then 8 lunges walking back. So it should look a little bit like this. Yes, I know I didn't do all 8, otherwise I'd be on the other side of the gym. But make sure for your lunges, when you step in front, you want your knee to be right in line with your ankle. So I know we talked about for our squats earlier, you don't want your knee to track too far in front, or it's okay if it tracks too far in front, but for this, I want us to just come straight down, so your knee should be right over your ankle. And then this back leg, your knee shouldn't hit the ground real hard, okay, so you should step forward, come down as low as you can, and then back up to the top. And then for this, again, you're gonna do 3 sets of 8 reps each leg, or if you just wanna walk 8 forward, 8 backward for a total of 16. And that is our week 2, day 2 lower body workout, all done. It's probably gonna be one of our more challenging ones, so if you made it through and did everything, make sure you give yourself a pat on the back, and I'll see you guys next time. Wait, don't leave just yet. Make sure that you do our lower body stretch for today, and I will see you guys next time.